Yes, my dear students, so I hope you have watched the previous video on Monera, then Protista fungi, and have now come to watch this one, which is the fourth kingdom of classification, which is kingdom Plantae. And in this video, we will cover both kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia also in the upcoming slides. All right. So, if I am to erase everything from here, yes. Now focus on page 25. So, kingdom Plantae, what does it say? They are multicellular and autotrophic organisms. So, they are multicellular. Plants are multicellular. They are made up of many cells. Okay, they consists of many cells. Done. And autotrophic. Autotrophic means what? You all know plants make their own food, right, by the process of photosynthesis, isn't it? Okay, next, all organisms within this kingdom have the pigment called chlorophyll and prepare their own food. A very usual thing that you all know, that plants have this green pigment which is called the chlorophyll, and with the help of chlorophyll they prepare their own food by photosynthesis, and thus they get their own nutrition and food. All right, they have a cell wall made up of cellulose. So the cell wall of plants are called cellulose. We had studied about the cell wall of fungi, and that is the chitin. Okay, remember this, don't mix up this one, because chitin also starts with a C and cellulose also starts with a C. In the exam you may get confused that the cell wall of plants, some of you may write as chitin. That will be entirely wrong, so please focus on this. I have highlighted it once again. Okay, next is the kingdom Plantae is subdivided into various classes, that is Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. See, this is the plant kingdom. So, again, I did not find any simpler picture for you all. So, please, you can ignore this thing. Leave it. These are for the higher classes. So this plant kingdom can be divided into Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, again Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. And all these things you will be studying later on. Right now just have an idea that plant kingdom can also be subdivided, and then we have such this subdivisions are of 5 types. Okay. So this is all about a plant kingdom, and here in last line is written that all plants belong to kingdom Plantae. So here all plants belong to which kingdom? Kingdom Plantae. We have to write it in this specific way, okay? Plantae, not kingdom plants. Kingdom Plantae. You see, if you don't write it in this way you will not get marks. Plantae. Okay, so we have studied about kingdom Plantae. Now let's move to the last classification, that is kingdom Animalia. Animalia is all about animals. So let's see, focus on page 25 once again. So it's written here, they are multicellular and heterotrophic. Okay, again, each one of them are made up of many cells, multicellular. Fine. And heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means what? They cannot make their own food, they depend on others for their nutrition. This tiger, they make tiger, they cannot make their own food, right? So they will depend on other animals for their nutrition. Then all these things is a whale and everything, they cannot, none of them can prepare their own food, isn't it? So that is the thing. Again, they do not have a cell wall. Animals do not have cell wall. Okay, it's absent. Okay, animals have cell membrane. Okay, let me write it here for you all to see. Plants, they have both cell membrane and cell wall. Animals, they have only cell membrane. They have only cell membrane, no cell wall. Understood? See, if this is the, shall I rub it? Okay, I think I shall erase it. Erase all ink. See, if this is a plant cell and this is an animal cell, okay, this is plant cell, this is animal cell. I am writing it in short. So the plant cells, they will have one layer which is called the cell membrane will be there, another layer will be there which is called the cell wall. Okay, this is cell membrane and this is cell wall. In terms of animal cells, what is going to happen is that they will have only one layer which is called the cell membrane. Your next question is, ma'am, what is the cell wall? Why do they have cell membrane? Cell membrane is just for the materials to get in and go out. This is just like a door. Okay, cell membrane in terms of animals also and plants also. This is just like a membrane which is selectively permeable and it acts like a door. It will open, the cell membrane will have certain pores in it so that nutrients can get inside the cell and also the waste materials can come out of the cell. So this is the function of the cell membrane. Then why do this cell wall is present only in plants and not in the animals? See, we animals, we have skeleton to provide framework for rigidity, okay, for us to remain stable, isn't it? So we have a skeleton with us, but in plants they do not have no skeleton, they don't have any skeleton, isn't it? Plants, they don't have any skeleton, but their body structure also needs to have certain stability, certain rigidity, isn't it? So for that purpose, the cell wall is present to provide that stability and rigidity to the plant cells or the plant body. Understood now? So let's go back to the book that the kingdom Animalia, they do not have a cell wall. Obviously, none of us, the animals, we do not require a cell wall because we have the skeleton with us to provide that rigidity, framework and support to our body. Next, the kingdom Animalia is further divided into vertebrates and invertebrates. So, well, wait, just a second. So, kingdom Animalia is again divided into what? Vertebrates and sorry, invertebrates. Now, what are vertebrates and invertebrates? That is, animals are divided based on the backbone, the internal skeleton. Okay, so the organisms or the animals which have internal skeleton or backbone are grouped under vertebrates, and the animals that have no internal skeleton, or you can say no backbone, they are called the invertebrates, and these all you will be studying in chapter 3. So what is written? All animals including human beings belong to kingdom Animalia. So we also, including human beings, we are grouped under kingdom Animalia. Now you will be studying in this way, like Porifera you'll be studying, Coelentra, Platyhelminthes, all these things you will be studying. Please don't get so worried about after seeing this picture. Once you understand everything with the help of such pictures and diagram, it will become very easy for you all to understand. So we have completed all the 5 kingdoms as of now. Please rewatch all of them one by one in a sequence. Please don't jump the sequence, okay, otherwise it will be very difficult for you all to make any sort of differences and understand them properly. It's a very interesting chapter which you should know that why do we need to classify things, and what because you have to understand the essence of all these things, and until and unless you understand that why is classification required, then you will not find this chapter interesting and you will find, oh, this is so boring, etc. So many things will come up, okay, but I have tried my best to make it interesting with the help of pictures, okay. So, all right then, please keep rewatching these videos whenever you find any difficulties, and yes, I'm always there to help you out whenever we meet in the class. All right then, thank you so much. Bye. Take care. Have a great day.